What's up guys, Nanu Garage here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Shelby GT350 and if I think it's a good investment. Let's get into it. So the Shelby GT350 is an absolutely phenomenal car. I have zero regrets getting it, and it's just out of this world, the performance and the balance that you get with the car. How well this car handles, it is truly amazing. So many people ask me, should I sell my Mustang GT or my current car and get the Shelby GT350? And now I'm going to tell you guys the exact things that I tell them and what I think about the Shelby GT350. So I'm going to throw up a graph right now, and this graph right here is going to show you guys how the Shelby GT350 takes the most hit on depreciation within the first year. So as you can see with the trend of the curve on the graph, you can see that the slope is starting to decrease on the graph and it's starting to kind of balance out and hit bottom. So looking at that graph, I personally think the exact same thing too. I do not see the Shelby GT350 dropping much more than where the graph currently is. So as you can see, it leveled out. After the first year depreciation, it took most of the hit. And I personally think if you were to go out and buy a used one right now, the most hit that you're gonna take within the next 2 years, I personally think is gonna be $5 grand. And that's just give or take $5 grand. I do think that they very likely could stay at this exact value they're at right now, simply because of how unique the car is. However, I think that it's only gonna drop $5 grand at most, simply because of how unique the car is. So in case you guys didn't know, the Shelby GT350 has a 5.2 liter flat plane crank V8 that revs all the way up to 8,250 RPMs. So being able to rev this car out is extremely unique because there is no muscle car, no Mustang that has been able to rev that high and give this type of driver's experience. This is also equipped with a 6-speed manual gearbox, and this gearbox is the best gearbox you can get aside from like a Porsche GT3, which is significantly more expensive. I don't think anyone will be able to beat it simply because of how unique it is. This engine is super unique and no one really is trying to replicate it and throw a flat plane crank in their car, especially for this price point. The Corvette C8 is rumored to have a flat plane crank V8, or I believe it's confirmed. However, them two are not the same because this car, Mustang muscle car, 8,250 RPMs, and it has the manual gearbox. So that's what's separating it from all the other flat plane crank V8s. This has a manual gearbox, and the manual Tremec 6-speed gearbox paired with a naturally aspirated flat plane crank V8, it's out of this world. The driver's experience you get with how high the car revs, with how the car sounds. It's really odd the time we're living in right now because manufacturers are constantly evolving to get more efficient, and Ford really did kill it with this design of the car, making it naturally aspirated, and I truly do think it's one of a kind. I honestly don't know how much longer manuals are going to stick around for, and especially a naturally aspirated 5.2 liter V8 that revs so high, how long that's going to stand around for. The only other car I can think of that you can get that revs that high that's a manual is a Porsche GT3, and that is so much more expensive. But for this car, its price point, I seriously don't think it's going to dip below that curve, and it's really leveled out, and I really do think it's close to hitting rock bottom. You can get so many other sports cars like Corvette Grand Sport naturally aspirated, Camaro SS, but none of them have a unique engine. This is a hand-built racing engine, and believe it or not, the price of this engine is more expensive than all the components in the car added together. Yes, the C8 Z06 is going to be faster. Yes, it may rev higher, but guess what? It's going to have an automatic gearbox in it. I'm not hating on automatics or anything like that, but manuals are dying out, and that's my evidence for why I think that the car is going to hold value very well. So if you're thinking of getting one, Nanu Garage says yes, I would get one once I find the right price, as long as you take care of the car and you don't drive it into a wall. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Let me know if you agree or disagree. If you disagree, I'm really curious to hear your reasoning behind it, and I'm perfectly fine with that. If you disagree, just let me know the reasoning down below in the comment section, because I'm curious to hear your reasoning and consider your reasoning. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and help me out on that road to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new here and you do not know, I got a Shelby GT350, Cadillac CTS-V, Ford Raptor, and 1968 Camaro all up in Nanu's garage. We're gonna keep on making a bunch of insane content with that stuff. We've got many parts coming in for the Raptor. I cannot wait to show them all to you. I can't wait to show the installation process of it to you guys. And I cannot wait to go off-road that thing and freaking just jump it, go crazy in that thing, because that's what it's built for. And that's what we do here. We drive our cars how they're meant to be driven. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video with your friend. If you have a GT350 and your friend doesn't, share it with them. Try to get him a part of the GT350 community. We would love to have you a part of the GT350 community. One thing you'll find is we love doing rallies. We love driving our cars. We love having fun with each other. We're all very helpful with each other. It is honestly one of the best communities there are out there. If you do end up getting one, make sure you join some Facebook groups, hit up some people on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram, especially if you're in NorCal, and I'll shoot you all the details of our rallies and all of our groups and stuff. You'll have the time of your life. The car is amazing, but the car brings you to many amazing experiences. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video with your friends. Drop a comment down below of what you think, and I look forward to seeing all of you guys in the next video.
You see a carku, call the cops, boy. AK all day, body start to drop, boy. Bamba jiyan beat down, sari diyan street down. They're trying to lock us up,